Hello. Today I'm going to be speaking to you about why you should be more social in our, how do I say this? Present time of world, life. It's really important because social areas are pretty much everywhere now. You can use them in business, you can use them at school, you can use them in relationships like friendships, soulmates, dating, old family, all kinds of things. And another one that seems to get a lot of people, servos, gas stations, stores, buying a coffee everywhere. You walk in there and most likely 9 out of 10 chances they'll go up to you. No, you'll go up to them and they'll say, oh, how's your day been, blah 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 blah, what can I get you, blah blah blah. You don't want to be sitting there like, I'll get this, blah blah blah. You don't want to keep it quiet. You want to go in, you want to go, oh hey, my day's been, insert however your day's been, I'll just take this, blah 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 blah. You might even start a new convo, who knows, you might make a new friend, who knows. It's all really important, and it's better you learn this quicker, because I only learned this about 2 years ago, 3 years maybe. I didn't know this too well back in year 6. I don't even know what just happened there. Year 6. I was not a very social person. I was quite nervous around a lot. So when someone were to confront me about something, they'd come up to me and go like, oh, you did this, blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, have you done this? Or, hey, Aaron, what are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. You know, just trying to talk to me. And I'd be there and I'd be like full shook. And in my head, I'd be like, oh, what do I say? What do I say? What do I say? I'd be full panicking over just some simple question when all I had to say was, oh, hey, I'm just doing this. Or, oh, yo, I did that, blah, 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 blah. I'm not trying to daunt you with details about my life, but yeah, it's really important you learn this stuff, because nowadays, I would say personally, I'm very social. I talk to a lot of people in school. I talk to people outside of school. I have a lot of friends. Yeah, I do all sorts of stuff like that. But back then, I didn't do any of that, and it wasn't the best. Well, I won't waste much more time talking about myself, and I'll just move on to the 8. Is that right? Yeah, 8 things to why you should be more social. So, starting with number 1, you make more friends. I'm sorry for saying communication really allows you to make more friends, because it helps us relate to the person we're talking to. So I'm gonna just give an example. I'll probably give a lot of examples this video because it'll make sense. So let's say someone's over here and I'm talking with them. Let's say we're talking about golf. I love golf. And we're talking to them, and I'm just like, oh, it's a terrible day for golf. The weather is just not it. And they go, oh, no way, I like golf too. That wouldn't have happened if I wasn't social. But since I am social, I was talking about golf, I was talking about myself, and all of a sudden, they've told me that they like golf. Now we've related. And that's how we make friends, because we're social and we relate. So, if you get into the habit of being social, you'll have more friends and connections than you ever had before. So it is really valuable, and you never know. Sometimes you can get lucky, sometimes you might find some people who are just lying. It's a bit of everything. So, number 2, you gain confidence. So, being more social allows you to gain more confidence, which is especially important for those of us that are naturally shy or introverted. It may be hard and uncomfortable, I'll give you that. It wasn't too easy, but it all pays off in the end. After a while of practicing and, on different occasions, there's all sorts of situations There's all sorts of different social situations that you can be in. So you could be in an argument, you can be in like a flirting sort of thing, you can be in a friendly chat, you can be in a interrogation, all sorts of things. So you need to be confident in most of those situations, in pretty much every situation. So it really does make you confident, and it is hard and uncomfortable, but practice, and you'll get better. So that's all it is. It's just practice. You just gotta keep trying and trying and trying. And that's really all I can say about that. All about number 2. Number 3, this one I cannot stress enough. This one kind of refers back to number 1, which is you get to know others. Now, when I say it refers back to number 1, I mean, you relate to them. So they tell you something, you're like, oh, hey, I didn't know that, but now I know it. With number 3, it's a great way to get to know others who we might not have even had the chance to get to know if we weren't social in the first place. So it's also really fun and exciting when, you're talking with someone and you don't know anything about them, and then boom, 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 they're just feeding you information like, how do I say this? Like those arcade machines when you win a game and you get a really fat jackpot. They literally just, like a rocket going off, they give you everything, and it's just so fun and exciting. It just thrills up your day. It's amazing. But yeah, it is really important to, socialize, because, you get to learn everything around you. You get to be more aware, and it teaches you stuff about people. And that's how you make better relationships. If you, let's say you get to know someone and you know that they're allergic to peanuts. They're allergic to peanuts. And you're making, what the hell has peanuts in it? Not very much food. Let's say you're making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for your group of friends that is like, not allergic. And then that friend comes along and you're like, wait, they can't have peanut butter. So you make them their own sandwiches. And they come by and they see that everyone else is, and then they go, oh hey, does mine have peanut butter in it? And you're just like, no, I know you don't like peanut butter. I know you can't have it. So I made some just for you. You know what that will do to their head? In their head, they'll be like, fucking, they will feel so appreciated and so acknowledged. They will honestly, bend over backwards for it. They will love you. I've learned that from personal experience. But yeah, it's really important, and it could possibly save a life, like I've just given an example for. But yeah, it's very, very, very important, and it's very nice too. I'm a bit under the weather, don't worry about it. Number 4, you challenge yourself. This is, once again, especially true for shy and introverted people. It's one of the key things. It's important to set ourselves challenges and goals which we can overcome, and it will allow us to grow as, individuals. It's also really healthy to challenge ourselves, so it's always fun to have a challenge. But with socializing, it just helps you ease into it, just so you start here and it'll go up, up. It'll get really hard, but you overcome it, and then it just easily comes back down because you understand everything. So let's say back to my year 6 thing. If I got confronted, if I got talked to, I would shit myself right there in that spot. Not literally, metaphorically. Mentally, I don't know. I would just, be really scared. But now, if someone were to talk to me, in my head I'd be like, boom, new person to talk to. That's great, we love to see it. So I'd talk to them. And we'd get along, we'd have a good conversation, I'd probably get to know more, you know what I mean? So It's always nice to challenge yourself. It's really important too. I feel like I'm talking really quickly about this stuff, which is kind of a shame, but oh well. And number 5, this kind of goes with number 4. You move out of your comfort zone. So with saying this, it's good to practice being outside of your comfort zone so you can experience new things, like I just said, like let's say there's an interrogation or something, or you're at a bar argument, or you're in a relationship and you need to flirt, to persuade them over. So you're not used to these conversations, so you need to come out of your comfort zone and you need to try them. So you can experience these new things, and then once you're done with it, your brain, your psychological path, it'll feel proud, it'll feel pride, it'll feel happy that you've given it a shot and you've actually, progressed and got somewhere with it. So it's a very valuable thing to just step out of your comfort zone. One quote that I have heard, I don't know when I heard it, but I heard it a long time ago, and I really like it too. It says, nothing good ever comes out of comfort zones. You always gotta just step out and you gotta strive for more, and you gotta just aim for more, and you just get more. You just keep trying and trying and trying and coming out of your comfort zone. And you just achieve more, you learn more, you make more, you do all sorts of things more. And who doesn't want more? Of certain things, of course. Yeah. And, once you come out and feel proud and you feel pride and... Geez, it sounds like something else I'm talking about. Yeah, so when you come out of your comfort zone and your brain feels happy on something, that also refers to number 6. You gain self-esteem. Socializing allows you to gain self-esteem in the same way that it allows you to gain more confidence, which also refers back to number 2. This is because when you practice being social, you're slowly but surely becoming more self-assured and aware, and how do I say this? Which it makes it more comfortable to socialize and talk to people and just, examine them and all sorts of things like that. That was actually a quick one because I'm moving on to number 7. With the self-esteem and the confidence, and you get to know others, you make more friends, move out of your comfort zone, you're doing all these good things, you enjoy life more. When you're being social and making connections with others, you feel like you're living life to the fullest, you're having a blast, you're having a good time, having a good old crack. So, all of those certain sayings about just living well, it all really just joins together as one. And when you're enjoying life, it makes you want to socialize more. And then when you socialize more, it makes you enjoy life. And boom, 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 like a ping pong tournament. I don't know. So you got boom, self-esteem, boom, you enjoy life more, boom, more self-esteem, boom, you enjoy life more, boom, 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 wait, boom, 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 something like that. It's very, very important to enjoy life. And, when you have more self-esteem and more confidence and more friends and all sorts of things, it makes it easier. And who doesn't love life? I love life. Everyone loves life. And that moves on to number 8. When you love life and you're happy with your friends, you let others in. So when your friendships begin to grow, you gradually allow other people to come clear and closer to you, like emotionally, like you'll show your emotions more. When I say this, there's like a certain level of trust that is built over time until you feel it's safe to just let them in, just let them know what you're thinking, how you're feeling, what you're gonna do, all sorts of things like that. This is when you start to share like inner parts of yourself that not everyone will get to see. So Once again, that's just with making more friends. All of this is just from being social. It's like an iceberg, like a rabbit hole, all sorts of things. The top, social, everyone thinks it's just, talking more, being annoying, being a yapper, whatever the hell you want to call it. But no, people like social people, unless it's one of those people who are really aggravated after a day and all they want to do is just chillax, and then someone just keeps talking and talking and talking. It's just, shut up. But I don't know, I've never experienced that. But yeah, you let others in and it's all just an iceberg. So at the top, it's just, talk more. But as you slowly get down, you make more friends, you gain confidence, you get to know others, you challenge yourself, you move out of your comfort zone, you gain self-esteem, you enjoy life more, and you let others in. It all just goes down and down and down, and it's probably going deeper than what I'm talking about now. But that's okay. That is all okay. Well, that is what I've got for you today. That was a bit longer because I've taken a new approach. But I was happy. I was really happy to teach you about this. And I hope it actually, is used later on in your life. So, make yourself 1% better every day, and I'll see you next time.